first morning, before morning was a thing that could be first. No clock had been wound, no hour had been hung. Time lay unforged on the table of the dark, heavy and waiting. There was no rush. There has never, in that place, been a rush. Only the deep, black, and without a face, though a face would be given it, roaring at nothing toward nothing. A chaos with no compass, ringed in a fire it could not spend, twisted gold caught and held, a halo for an abyss. And over it, unhurried, the spirit moved, not as one who fears the water, but as one who owns it. Hovering, the way a held breath hovers before a song that has not yet been sung. The first note already chosen, not yet loosed. The unseen ones drew near and did not speak. The whole hall of them leaned toward the dark, waiting to hear what the silence would become. This is the workshop of the eternal. The chaos is not his rival. It is his clay. He does not lift a weapon. He lifts an intention and leans toward the formless, and the formless does not yet know. It is about to be loved into order. Listen. The deep is still roaring, but the one who holds it is drawing breath. And the first word is a breath away. And the breath became a word, not shouted, not hurled at the dark like a stone, simply spoken, the way a maker names a thing already finished in his mind. 2 words, only 2. Light. Be, and light was. The saying and the being, almost the same sound, 1 breath apart, as if the word and the world it made had never really been 2 things. It did not catch from any spark, no sun lent it, no star, no struck flame, no lamp. The sky above was empty still. This light owed nothing to the heavens. It came straight out of the voice, and the dark was given no say in the matter. And the unseen ones, who had leaned so long into the black, saw For the first time, there was something to see. He did not burn the darkness away. He set it aside. The way you part a curtain, gave the light a country, gave the dark its own, and drew the line between them, gently, with his hand. He called the light day. He called the dark night. And the dark, once nameless and roaring, went quiet under its new name. Then, for the first time, he looked on what he had made and said that it was good. The first good ever spoken. It settled over the water like warmth. Evening came, morning came, and time that had lain unformed took its first slow breath. One day, the first of them, the first morning that could ever be first. And still, he was not finished. And still, there was no rush. And still he was not finished. The light had its country now. The dark had its own. But between them the waters lay, one water, over and under and through. A single deep with no middle and no shore. So he took up the next work. And this time the word did not finish it alone. He said, a vault, a divide between the waters and the waters. And then he reached into the formless wet and made the word with his hands. This was the first work of his hands. The way a smith lays metal on the anvil and hammers until the lump becomes a sheet and the sheet becomes a skin. So he beat the middle of the waters thin, beat them wide, beat them thin as breath, and arched the beaten thing into a dome. Forged in the quiet of the workshop, each blow landing without sound, without strain, without a single spark of struggle. He drove the great sea upward, an ocean lifted overhead and made to stay, held off the world by a skin of hammered sky, and left the rest below, waters above waters below, and the thin bright vault between. He called the hammered place heaven, and the unseen ones leaned in as they had leaned for the light and waited for the word they had learned to wait for. The word that had settled on the water like warmth. It did not come. He looked on the hammered dome, on the high sea hung and holding, and he did not say that it was good. Not because it was not, because it was not yet done. The waters below were still wild, still ungathered, still without a shore. And a maker does not bless the half-made thing. He waits for the whole. So the good was held back. The only day it would ever be held back. And the silence where the word should have been hung over the waters, the way the high sea hung overhead, present and vast and not yet fallen. The host did not understand it. They had learned the rhythm, and the rhythm broke. But they had learned his patience too, and they kept their place and waited with the unblessed day. There was no rush, even in the withholding. There was no rush. Evening came, morning came, the second day. The day that closed without its blessing. Not denied, only kept, folded up and saved for the morning that would gather the waters and give it back twice. And the morning came that he had saved the word for. The waters below were still wild, still ungathered, still without a shore. So he gathered them. He did not drain them, did not drive them off. He drew them in. The loose seas pulled into one place and given an edge to stop at. And where the waters drew back, something that had never known the light rose up dripping from the dark. Dry land, lifted out of the deep, like a thing remembered. He called the dry land earth, he called the gathered waters seas. And the seas that had been a chaos without a compass lay down inside their shore and did not cross it. Then he looked on the gathered waters, and the land lifted out of them. And the word that had been folded up and kept, the word held back on the second day, the only word he ever held back. He gave it. It was good. And the silence that had hung over the waters like a high sea waiting to fall, it fell, not as a flood, as a blessing. And the host who had waited with the unblessed day let out the breath they had held since the rhythm broke. But he was not done with the day. One good was the debt repaid. He had more to give than he owed. He turned to the new-made ground and did not reach for it with his hands. He spoke to it. Let the earth bring forth, he said. Not, I will cover you, but bring forth. Make be a maker in your small way. The dust that was lately formless was handed a share in the forming. And the earth, the obedient, astonished earth brought forth, green, reaching up out of the brown, where there had been only stone and shore. seed folded inside fruit, and inside the seed the whole tree again waiting. Each thing made to make more of itself, each after its kind, faithful, breeding true, so that the order he had spoken could go on speaking itself, long after the speaking stopped. And he looked on the green world, the world that was learning to make itself, and said it again. It was good. Twice now, in one day, the withheld blessing returned with interest. The day that had ended unblessed, answered by the day that could not stop blessing. And all of it grew under a light with no source the eye could find. No sun, yet no lamp hung in the vault. Only the light from the first day, the light that owed nothing to the heavens, feeding the green, the way it had once parted the dark. The world was growing, and the sun, the lamp the nations would one day bow to, had not yet been made. There was no rush. Tomorrow he would hang the lamps. Tonight, the green drank light from the voice itself. Evening came, morning came. The third day, the day that gave the good back twice and kept on giving. So the morning came, and he hung the lamps. In the workshop of the eternal, a maker hangs his lights last. Once the work is already underway, the world was 3 days made. Light had come and gone 3 times. The green was already drinking, and only now, into the vault he had hammered out, he set the lamps. A greater light to govern the day, a lesser light to govern the night. He hung them where the work could see by them, and step back, understand what they were not. They were not the light. The light was older than they were, 3 days older. The light that had come straight out of the voice and owed nothing to any sky. These were only its carriers. Lamps hold a flame, they do not make it. The sun would rise every morning of the world, bearing a fire it had never kindled, a borrowed brightness. A servant carrying its master's torch. And here is the thing the old peoples never forgave him for. He had named everything he made. He named the light day and the dark night. He named the dry land earth and the waters seas. He had a name for every work of his hands. But the 2 great lights, the ones the nations would fall down before and carve into thrones and call the highest gods, these he would not name. He called them the greater light and the lesser light. The way you'd say, the big lamp and the small one. He left them nameless on purpose, so no one could ever say he had made gods and forgotten too. He gave them work instead of worship, Keep the time, he told them. Mark the sacred days and the turning years. Divide the day from the night. Be signs, not omens to be feared. Not fates written in fire, just signs. The way a lamp in a window says, someone is home. And the stars, the countless stars, the whole host of heaven, the nations would chart and dread and worship, would read their wars and their kings in, and the stars also. That was all he said of them, an afterthought. The gods of the nations swept in on the tail of a sentence, lamps among the lamps. And the watchers, the unseen ones, saw the great lights hung and the small fires scattered, and saw the long ages coming, when men would lift their faces to this furniture and call it Lord, and never look past the lamp to the hand that hung it. They did not cheer this day. They knew already what it would cost. But he looked on the lamps in their courses, the great one, the small one, the numberless fires, each carrying a light it did not own, each keeping the time it was given. And he saw that it was good. Good lamps, good servants, good furniture for a house still being built. Not good gods. They were never that. And the day they were made was the day it was settled forever. There was no rush. The lights would keep their slow appointments, as long as there were mornings to keep. Evening came, morning came, the fourth day, the day the gods of the nations were hung up in their places and told to give light and keep time and rule nothing that was not handed to them. The lamps were hung now, and they lit an empty world. Land without a footprint, seas without a fin, a vault with nothing under it but air. The stage was set and bare, and the deep remember. You have not forgotten the deep. It was the first thing. The black water without a face, the chaos with no compass, that roared at nothing in the dark while the spirit hovered over it. The thing the old stories made a monster of, the thing other gods were said to kill before they could build a world. Watch what he does with it. He does not drain it. He does not slay it. He does not stand on its carcass and call that creation. He fills it. Let the waters swarm, he said, and the dead black deep broke open into life, swarms of it, clouds of it, silver turning in the green dark, small things past counting. The terror of the first night become a nursery, and the great ones, the dragons, the long shapes the nations whispered about and built their fear of the sea around. The chaos beasts the other gods were supposed to have fought and won. He made them. That is all. He made them. The same word he had spoken over the heavens and the earth. He spoke over the sea dragon, created, not conquered, not subdued, created, the way you make a thing you mean to keep. He made the monster and set it in the water like a toy in a basin, and it played there enormous and harmless, frightening no one but the men, who would forget who made it. The deep made small not by emptying it, by filling it, and by being its maker, and by not being afraid. And he turned to the vault he had hammered out, the thin bright dome over everything, and let the air beneath it fill with wings, birds, where there had been only the held-back sea. The sky that was a ceiling became a sky that was a road. And then, for the first time since the world began, he blessed. He had called things good before, he had never, until now, blessed. And the first blessing he ever spoke, he spoke over these. The swarming deep and the wheeling birds, the creatures of the water everyone feared, and the small loud lives of the air. Be fruitful, he told them. Multiply, fill the seas, fill the sky. Take this deep that was a terror and crowd it with your children. And the unseen ones watched the blessing fall. And it was not like the fourth day. On the fourth day they had kept a grave and knowing silence. But blessing was a new thing in the world. And even the watchers leaned closer to feel it pass. He looked on the swarming sea and the crowded sky, the dragons at play, the small wings everywhere, and he saw that it was good. There was no rush. The seas would teem, and the birds would keep their roads, for as long as there was water and air. Evening came, morning came. The fifth day, the day the deep was made small, and the monster was only a creature. And the first blessing in the world was spoken over the things that men would fear. And the land still lay empty, lit and short, and waiting for the work of the sixth day, when he would make a creature in the likeness of himself. And so the sixth day came, and the empty land was filled. Let the earth bring forth, he said again, as he had said it to the grass. And the ground gave up its living things, the herd and the creeping thing, the wild and the tame, each after its kind. The dry land loud at last with life. He saw that it was good, but he was not finished. The throne of the world stood empty still. Everything was made. The lights to keep the time, the seas to teem, the sky to carry wings, the land to hold the herds, and no one yet to keep it. No one in the whole bright house made to bear the face of the one who built it. Then he turned, not to the dust, not yet. He turned to the watchers, to the host that had leaned in since the first dark, that had seen the light made and the lamps hung, and the dragons set to play, that had kept their grave silence and their patient places. And he said to them, Let us make a creature in our image, after our likeness. Not a thing that merely lives, but a thing that represents. One who will stand where I would stand, and rule what I have made the way I would rule it. A face for the unseen, an image walking. And the host fell silent at the scope of it, for he had made a sea full of life and never said, Let us. He had hung the gods of the nations and never said our likeness. This was different. This was the world being given a king, who would be made of the world's own dust. And here the maker who had flung the lamps and hammered out the sky and filled the deep with leviathans, here he knelt. The hands that shaped a cosmos went down into the mud, and he did not speak this one into being. He formed it. He worked the dust like a potter at the wheel, patient, close, shaping a thing the size of his own two hands. And when it was shaped, he bent over it and put his mouth to the dust and breathed his own breath into the dirt. And the dirt sat up and looked at him.
Dust given a face,
Dust given a name,
dust given a throne.
over the fish and the birds and the beasts,
The lowest thing in the house,
crowned the highest, because the king had decided his image would be carried by the humble and forged like everything he loved from raw material. And he looked at all of it, not one piece now, all of it. The light and the dark, the sea and the dry land, the lamps and the swarms and the wings and the small breathing creature of dust, standing in the middle of it, wearing his likeness. And for the first and only time, not enough. It was very good. And the watchers could not keep their silence anymore. The host that had leaned and waited and held its breath through 5 long days of making, they broke. The morning stars sang, the sons of God shouted, and the shout was joy, and it rang off the vault he had hammered, and out across the seas he had gathered, and the whole unseen assembly sang the foundation finished. This was the song the 4th day only pretended at. This was the singing aimed right, not at a lamp, not at a furniture god, but at the one who knelt in the dirt and crowned it with his breath. And he let them sing. There was no rush, even now. The work was done, and it was very good. And the only thing left was to stop. Evening came, morning came, the 6th day. The day the dust was given a throne, and the house was filled in the song the watchers had held since the world began, was finally rightly sung. And so he stopped. The heavens and the earth were finished, and all their host. The lamps and the stars, the swarms and the wings, the herds and the breathing dust. All of it finished. For the first time, there was nothing left to make. And he rested. Not because he was tired. He had hammered out a sky and never strained. He had flung the stars like seed and never tired. The one who does not slumber did not lie down to sleep. He rested the way a maker rests when the work is good and finished and whole. He simply ceased. He set the work down and let it be what it was. And hear what he did not do. The old gods, when they were weary, made a creature to carry their labor and called that rest. Rest taken off of someone else's back. He did not. He did the work himself and finished it himself. And then he took the rest he had earned and gave it away. Gave it to the world, gave it to the dust he had crowned. The 7th day was a gift laid over the whole of creation. And he blessed the day and made it holy. And mark what the first holy thing was. Not a mountain, not a temple, not a stone. The first thing he ever called holy was a time, a day, a rest, a space he hollowed out of the weak and filled with nothing but his presence. And then, across the whole finished world, everything lay down. The deep that had roared in the first dark lay down and was quiet. The lamps settled into their slow courses. The stars folded their light and held still. The dragons the nations feared sank down in the gathered seas and slept. And the breathing dust, the crowned one, the image walking, he lay down too, the last and the highest, the king of the house, lying down like every other creature, under the one who made them all. And the song the watchers had finally sung, the morning star song, the host's great joy. It did not stop all at once. It softened. It thinned to a single held note, over a world going still. And then it, too, lay down. The whole unseen assembly went quiet, folded in, resting in the finished work, beside the dust and the dragons and the lamps. There was no rush. There had never, in all of it, been a rush. And now there was not even any work, only the rest, only the holy, open day that he did not close. He gave the other days an evening. He gave the other days a morning. This one he left open. No evening came. The day he made holy has no edge to fall off of. It is still going. You are inside it now.
So
lay down like the deep and the lamps and the dragons,
like the dust
that was given a throne and chose at the last to rest.
The work is finished.
It is very good, and there is nothing left to do but be still and be kept in the open day that he has not closed and will not close, and is holding even now around you.